You know how I know he said some? Because he said there's a remnant. In verse 2, he said there's a remnant. He said, behold, he says, but I will gather the remnant of my flock. God is saying, I'm going to gather the few that's still with me. And you know why there's just a remnant? Because the verses before said, woe to the shepherd who destroy and scatter the sheep. Some of the sheep have been destroyed because of the shepherd's wrongdoing, wrong handling of situations, and some of the sheep have been scattered. You hear of this church hurt, church brokenness. People have left churches. Things have happened. Y'all remember to click a thumbs up on this video as you come on in, okay? And what God is saying, there's some that probably won't ever want to come back to me because of what the shepherd did. But God said those few remnant that are willing to come back to me, I'm going to go and gather them. But I will gather the remnant of my flock out of all countries where I have driven them, and bring them back to their folds, and they shall be fruitful and increase. Now, this is the part, thank you, Holy Spirit. This is good, God. This is a part for all of you who are part of that remnant. You know when leaders did wrong, and you chose to seek the voice of the Lord and say, God, I'm going to continue with you. I know my pastor, my leader, my teacher, whoever it is was wrong, but I'm still going to continue my faith walk and my journey with you, Lord. And sometimes people feel sad when they have to leave a ministry. Sometimes even some of those same shepherds say, well, if you leave my ministry, you won't be blessed. You won't receive an increase. All that kind of stuff. You won't be received anywhere else. Your gift will never be able to accept it anywhere else. A lot of pastors and stuff say stuff like that. But I want those who may have heard those words from a pastor in the past, I want you to go to Jeremiah chapter 23. And I want you to read verse 3. And then I want you to drop down where it says over here. He says, I have driven them out and bring them back into the fold, and they shall be fruitful and increase. So God's saying the remnant that I have, and those of you who have been driven out, God said, don't worry about you. He said, don't worry about it. He says, you know what I'm going to do? He says, I will make sure that you are fruitful. I will make sure that you get increase. See, God is going to take care of the ones that still have their trust in God and remove it from the trust in man. God said he's going to take care of it. He's going to make you fruitful. He's going to make you increase.